Hashtag Policy Report, National Reform Plan combining rapid welfare phase-out with county-level Community Conservation Corps, CCC, and bounty program integration. Hashtag Executive Summary. This report provides a comprehensive analysis of a proposed national reform plan that seeks to phase out unconditional welfare for able-bodied adults and replace it with mandatory participation in county-level Community Conservation Corps, CCC, programs or verified employment. The plan also introduces a structured bounty program to report chronic fraud in welfare, hospital, and immigration systems, with integration into ICE deportation operations. The reform is designed to be implemented over a 5-year timeline, with safeguards to prevent homelessness spikes, vigilante behavior, and civil rights violations. Drawing on historical and international precedents, current welfare and employment program frameworks, housing solutions, financial inclusion strategies, assessment tools, program design best practices, legal standards, and public opinion data, this report evaluates the feasibility, risks, cost-benefit trade-offs, implementation timeline, and enforcement mechanisms of the proposed plan. The analysis is structured into logical sections, each supported by evidence from a wide range of sources. Hashtag background and historical context. Hashtag U.S. welfare reform, precedents and lessons. The U.S. welfare system has undergone significant transformations over the past century, with the most notable reform being the Personal Responsibility and Work Opportunity Reconciliation Act, PROWORA, of 1996. PROWORA replaced Aid to Families with Dependent Children, AFDC, with Temporary Assistance for Needy Families, TANF, introducing work requirements, time limits, and state-level flexibility in program administration. The reform led to a dramatic reduction in welfare caseloads, over 60% nationally between 1994 and 2011, and shifted the focus from entitlement to conditional, time-limited assistance. PROWORA's implementation revealed several key dynamics. Work requirements and sanctions. States with stronger sanctioning policies, full family sanctions for non-compliance, saw the largest caseload declines. Immediate work requirements were effective in reducing welfare dependency, while the strength of the economy played a secondary role. Poverty and labor market effects. While many former recipients entered the workforce, a significant proportion remained below the poverty line, and wage depression in low-skilled labor markets was observed due to increased labor supply. Program flexibility and variation. States exercised considerable discretion in program design, leading to diverse outcomes and highlighting the importance of local context in welfare reform. Civil rights and disparities. Research has documented disparities in access, utilization, and outcomes across racial, ethnic, and linguistic groups, with minority and immigrant populations often facing greater barriers and sanctions. Hashtag international and historical comparisons. Public works and workfare. Globally, public works and workfare programs have been used as tools for poverty alleviation, employment generation, and social inclusion. Notable examples include Civilian Conservation Corps, CCC, 1930s U.S. provided employment and skills training to millions of young men during the Great Depression, focusing on environmental conservation and infrastructure projects. National Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme, NREGS, India offers guaranteed public works employment to rural households, with evidence of short-term income gains and modest long-term effects on savings and assets. Public Works and LMICS evaluations show that such programs provide short-term employment and earnings boosts, but sustained labor market benefits are rare unless combined with skills training or asset-building interventions. These precedents underscore the potential and limitations of work-based welfare reforms, the importance of program design, and the need for robust safeguards to ensure equity and effectiveness. Hashtag policy design, core components. Hashtag 1. Welfare phase-out and mandatory participation. Policy mechanism * unconditional welfare for able-bodied adults is replaced with a requirement to either participate in a county-level CCC program or secure verified employment. Exemptions are provided for individuals with verified disabilities, caregiving responsibilities, or other qualifying conditions, consistent with SNAP and TANF frameworks. Rationale * this approach builds on the workfare principles established in PROWORA, SNAP ABOD requirements, and international public works programs, aiming to promote labor force participation, reduce dependency, and enhance social inclusion. Hashtag 2. Community Conservation Corps, CCC, program structure. Key features **. Individual housing units **. Each participant is provided with an individual housing unit, such as an accessory dwelling unit, ADU, or microhome, to ensure stability and prevent homelessness during the transition. Mandatory bank account setup and financial literacy onboarding **. All participants must open a bank account and complete a financial literacy onboarding process, promoting financial inclusion and resilience. 2 tracks **. Manual labor track ** for unskilled participants, with tool training, construction, and conservation work. Training is aligned with industry-recognized certifications, e.g., NCCR, OSHA, to enhance employability. Career track * for high-aptitude participants, using personality and cognitive assessments to guide training and job placement. Assessment tools are selected based on modern validity and fairness standards. Life skills and community service ** All participants attend life skills classes and engage in community beautification volunteer work, fostering civic engagement and personal development. Leadership ladder ** A structured mentorship system, including crew dads, ideally program alumni, supports participant retention, skill development, and community building. #3 Bounty Program for Fraud Reporting. Design elements **. Tiered rewards * bounties are awarded based on the severity and recoverable funds associated with reported fraud in welfare, hospital, and immigration systems. Rewards are capped annually and over a lifetime to prevent bounty farming and perverse incentives. Prosecutorial vetting and identity verification ** All reports undergo prosecutorial review, and bounty claimants must verify their identity. Penalties are imposed for false or malicious reporting, with oversight mechanisms to prevent abuse. Integration with ICE operations * Verified evidence from the bounty program is integrated into ICE deportation operations to streamline enforcement and reduce court backlogs, subject to due process and civil rights safeguards. #4 Implementation timeline and capacity building. 5-year phase-out * The plan is implemented over 5 years, with CCC capacity built before benefit cuts are enacted. This staged approach allows for infrastructure development, participant onboarding, and risk mitigation. #5 Safeguards and risk mitigation. Key safeguards *. Homelessness prevention * Housing is provided before benefit cuts, and transitional support is offered to at-risk populations, including youth aging out of foster care and individuals with complex needs. Civil rights protections * Due process, anti-discrimination policies, and oversight mechanisms are embedded in all program components to prevent vigilante behavior and rights violations. Continuous monitoring * Performance metrics, participant feedback, and independent evaluations are used to monitor outcomes and inform iterative improvements. Implementation timeline and capacity building. Staged rollout, best practices. Drawing on implementation science and lessons from large-scale employment and welfare programs, the plan follows a 4-stage process. 1. Exploration * Assess local needs, assets, and readiness, engage stakeholders, develop detailed implementation blueprints. 2. Installation * Build infrastructure, housing, training facilities, recruit and train staff, establish data systems, and pilot program components in select counties. 3. Initial implementation * Begin enrolling participants, monitor fidelity and outcomes, and refine processes based on feedback and data. 4. Full implementation * Scale up to all counties, institutionalize best practices, and ensure sustainability through ongoing evaluation and capacity building. Timeline overview * Year key milestones. 1. Stakeholder engagement, pilot site selection, infrastructure planning, initial hiring. 2. Construction of housing units, staff training, pilot program launch, initial participant onboarding. 3. Expansion to additional counties, refinement of program components, initial bounty program rollout. For a full CCC capacity achieved in most counties, integration with employment and housing systems. 5. Welfare benefit phase-out for able-bodied adults, full program operation, ongoing monitoring and evaluation. Capacity building considerations *. Staffing * recruitment of program managers, trainers, mentors, and support staff, with attention to diversity and lived experience. Housing * construction or acquisition of ADUs/microhomes, leveraging modular and prefab solutions for cost and speed. Training partnerships * collaboration with community colleges, industry associations, and workforce boards to deliver certifications and job placement support. Data systems * development of integrated data platforms for participant tracking, outcome measurement, and fraud detection. ## program design, detailed analysis. ## housing solutions for participants. ADUs and microhomes *. Cost and feasibility * average ADU costs in 2025 range from $60,000 to $285,000, with prefab modular units offering 10 to 25% savings and rapid installation, 10 to 26 weeks from order to move-in. Scalability * modular construction addresses labor shortages and reduces build times, with 53 to 57% market share in the ADU sector. Compact units, less than 800 square feet, dominate new builds, aligning with program needs. Sustainability * many ADUs integrate energy-efficient features, solar, battery storage, rainwater collection, reducing operating costs and environmental impact. Return on investment * ADUs add an average of 35% to home value and can generate rental income, supporting long-term sustainability. Transitional housing and support *. Best practices * programs for youth aging out of foster care and at-risk populations emphasize the importance of stable housing, case management, and wraparound services to prevent homelessness and support successful transitions. ## financial inclusion and literacy. Mandatory bank accounts *. Rationale * access to transaction accounts is foundational for financial resilience, enabling secure storage, payments, and access to credit. Barriers * in banked and underbanked populations often face high fees, lack of trust, and documentation challenges. Program design must address these barriers through partnerships with financial institutions, fee waivers, and tailored products, e.g., bank-on accounts. Financial literacy onboarding * evidence shows that financial education improves retirement readiness, savings behavior, and overall well-being. Onboarding should include budgeting, credit management, and digital banking skills. ## assessment tools for track placement. Cognitive and personality assessments *. Modern approaches * recent research challenges the primacy of cognitive ability as the sole predictor of job performance, highlighting the value of structured interviews, job-specific assessments, and contextualized personality measures. Fairness and validity * assessment tools must be validated for diverse populations, minimize adverse impact, and align with job requirements. Gamified and AI-assisted assessments offer promise for reducing bias and increasing engagement. ## manual labor track, training and certification. Industry-recognized credentials *. NCCR and OSHA * standardized training and certification in construction, conservation, and safety are essential for employability and career advancement. Specialized training * programs should offer modules in chainsaw operation, energy retrofits, firefighting, first response, and other in-demand skills, with pathways to apprenticeships and employment. Safety and support *. Worksite safety * compliance with OSHA standards, provision of personal protective equipment, and ongoing safety training are non-negotiable. Support services * case management, mental health resources, and accommodations for participants with additional needs are critical for retention and success. ## career track, high aptitude placement. Assessment guided placement *. Process * participants undergo validated assessments to identify strengths, interests, and career goals. Individual development plans are created, with access to advanced training, internships, and job placement support. Partnerships * collaboration with employers, community colleges, and workforce boards expands opportunities and ensures alignment with labor market demand. ## life skills and community engagement. Curriculum *. Life skills * classes cover communication, conflict resolution, time management, digital literacy, and health and wellness. Community service * volunteer projects foster civic engagement, social cohesion, and a sense of purpose. ### leadership ladder and mentorship. Mentorship model *. Crew dads and alumni * structured mentorship, ideally involving program alumni, supports participant development, persistence, and career readiness. Leadership training * opportunities for advancement to crew leader and supervisory roles are built into the program, with training in leadership, project management, and peer support. Evidence of effectiveness *. Peer mentorship * research shows that structured mentorship improves retention, academic and employment outcomes, and sense of belonging, especially for first-generation and underrepresented participants. ### bounty program design and legal safeguards. ### structured bounty program. Reward structure *. Tiered rewards * bounties are calibrated based on the severity of fraud and the amount of recoverable funds, with annual and lifetime caps to prevent abuse. Eligibility and process * only individuals with original, specific, and credible information are eligible. Anonymity is not permitted, but confidentiality is protected to the extent allowed by law. Legal and ethical safeguards *. Prosecutorial vetting * all reports are reviewed by prosecutors to ensure legal sufficiency, prevent frivolous or malicious claims, and protect due process rights. Identity verification * claimants must verify their identity, and penalties are imposed for false reporting. Transparency and oversight * procedures are established to prevent bounty farming, conflicts of interest, and perverse incentives. Non-governmental assistance is disclosed as part of discovery in legal proceedings. Integration with ICE operations *. Evidence handling * verified evidence from the bounty program is integrated into ICE deportation operations, subject to legal standards and due process protections. Manpower and court backlog reduction * streamlined evidence handling and prosecutorial review reduced the burden on ICE personnel and the courts. Civil rights and due process *. Procedural protections * notice, opportunity to be heard, and impartial adjudication are guaranteed for all individuals subject to enforcement actions. Anti-discrimination * policies prohibit discrimination based on race, ethnicity, language, or other protected characteristics, with oversight mechanisms to ensure compliance. ### risks and mitigation strategies. ### homelessness and housing instability. Risk * rapid welfare phase-out could lead to spikes in homelessness, especially among vulnerable populations. Mitigation *. Housing First * ensure that individual housing units are available before benefit cuts are enacted. Transitional support * provide case management, mental health services, and employment assistance to at-risk individuals, including youth aging out of foster care and those with complex needs. Continuous monitoring * track housing stability and intervene proactively to prevent evictions or loss of housing. ### vigilante behavior and civil rights violations. Risk * bounty program could incentivize vigilantism, false reporting, or discriminatory targeting. Mitigation *. Strict legal oversight * prosecutorial vetting, identity verification, and penalties for false reporting deter abuse. Training and public education * educate the public and program participants on legal standards, rights, and reporting procedures. Independent oversight * establish ombudsman offices and independent review boards to investigate complaints and ensure accountability. ### program retention and participant well-being. Risk * high attrition rates, especially among at-risk youth and individuals with complex barriers. Mitigation *. Mentorship and support * structured mentorship, peer support, and case management improve retention and outcomes. Tailored interventions * assess and address individual barriers, including mental health, substance use, and learning needs. Incentives and recognition * offer scholarships, certifications, and advancement opportunities to motivate and reward participants. ### labor market and economic effects. Risk * large-scale program could depress wages in low-skill labor markets or crowd out private employment. Mitigation *. Market analysis * monitor local labor market conditions and adjust program scale and design accordingly. Skill development * emphasize industry recognized certifications and pathways to higher wage employment. Employer partnerships * collaborate with employers to align training with labor market demand and facilitate job placement. ## fraud and abuse in bounty program. Risk * bounty program could be exploited for personal gain, leading to false accusations, harassment, or systemic abuse. Mitigation *. Caps and controls * annual and lifetime caps on rewards, strict eligibility criteria, and prosecutorial review limit abuse. Transparency and reporting * public reporting of program outcomes, complaints, and disciplinary actions enhances accountability. Legal recourse * individuals subject to false or malicious reporting have access to legal remedies and due process protections. ## cost benefit analysis. ## program costs. Major cost drivers *. Housing construction * ADU/microhome construction costs range from $60,000 to $285,000 per unit, with modular solutions offering savings and scalability. Staffing and training * recruitment, training, and retention of program staff, mentors, and trainers. Support services * case management, mental health, and wraparound services for participants. Data systems and oversight * development and maintenance of integrated data platforms, monitoring, and evaluation systems. Estimated annual expenditures *. Component estimated annual cost, per 1,000 participants. Housing, ADU, 1,000 units at $150,000 average, $150 million, one-time, amortized over 10 years. Staffing and training, $10 million. Support services, $5 million. Data and oversight, $2 million. Total, year 1, $167 million. Note * costs decrease over time as capital expenditures are amortized and economies of scale are realized. ## program benefits. Direct benefits *. Welfare savings * reduction in unconditional welfare expenditures as participants transition to employment or CCC programs. Fraud recovery * bounty program recovers funds lost to fraud, with rewards paid only on successful recoveries. Employment and earnings * participants gain skills, certifications, and employment, increasing tax revenues and reducing dependency. Indirect benefits *. Public goods * CCC projects improve community infrastructure, environmental quality, and resilience. Social inclusion * enhanced civic engagement, reduced social exclusion, and improved well-being among participants. Crime reduction * structured programs and employment reduce risk of criminal activity and recidivism. Cost-benefit ratio *. Social return on investment (SROI) programs that integrate employment, housing, and support services have demonstrated SROI ratios exceeding 1.0, indicating that benefits outweigh costs over time. Long-term sustainability * investments in skills, housing, and social capital reduce future welfare and criminal justice costs, creating a multiplier effect. ## monitoring, evaluation, and performance metrics. ## key metrics. Domain metric data source. Housing stability, % of participants stably housed, program records, surveys. Employment outcomes, % employed, earnings, certifications, administrative data. Financial inclusion, % with bank accounts, credit scores, financial institution data. Program retention, % completing program, advancement rates, program records. Fraud recovery, $ recovered, number of successful prosecutions, legal records. Civil rights, a number of complaints, resolution rates, oversight bodies. Participant well-being, self-reported well-being, mental health surveys, case management. Community impact, public goods created, volunteer hours, project records. ## evaluation framework. Continuous quality improvement * regular data collection, feedback loops, and iterative program adjustments. Independent evaluation * external evaluators assess program fidelity, outcomes, and cost effectiveness. Stakeholder engagement * ongoing consultation with participants, staff, community members, and oversight bodies. ## public opinion and political feasibility. ## public support for work requirements and welfare reform. Work requirements * multiple polls show strong majority support, 75 to 87%, for requiring able-bodied adults to work, train, or volunteer as a condition of welfare receipt. Body programs and fraud prevention * 71% of likely voters support frequent eligibility checks and better technology to prevent welfare fraud. 35 to 41% believe that a significant proportion of recipients commit fraud. Welfare for illegal immigrants * 70% of likely voters oppose providing welfare benefits to individuals who entered the U.S. illegally. Government effectiveness * public dissatisfaction with the effectiveness of poverty and homelessness programs is high, with only 16% satisfied with current efforts. ## stakeholder analysis. Supporters * fiscal conservatives, business groups, and segments of the general public seeking accountability and efficiency. Potential opponents * civil rights organizations, disability advocates, immigrant rights groups, and some social service providers concerned about equity, due process, and unintended consequences. Key considerations * political feasibility depends on robust safeguards, transparent communication, and demonstrated commitment to civil rights and social inclusion. ## legal and ethical considerations. ## due process and civil rights. Procedural protections * all program actions affecting benefits, housing, or legal status must comply with due process requirements, notice, opportunity to be heard, and impartial adjudication. Anti-discrimination * programs must ensure equitable access and outcomes across racial, ethnic, linguistic, and disability groups, with mechanisms for complaint and redress. Legal oversight * prosecutorial review, independent investigations, and public reporting are essential for accountability and trust. ## safeguards against abuse. Bounty program controls * strict eligibility, caps, and penalties for false reporting prevent abuse and protect individual rights. ICE integration * evidence integration must respect constitutional protections, avoid overreach, and provide avenues for appeal and judicial review. ## international and historical comparisons. ## public works and workfare programs. Short-term gains * public works programs reliably increase employment and earnings during participation, but sustained benefits require integration with skills training, asset building, and support services. Cost-effectiveness * direct earnings gains often fall short of program costs, but broader welfare effects, e.g., public goods, wage increases, social cohesion, can justify investment. Design matters * targeting, wage levels, program duration, and integration with other services influence outcomes and sustainability. ## conservation core models. California CCC and state core * provide valuable work experience, education, and credentials, but face challenges with retention, funding, and post-program transitions. Best practices * individual development plans, mentorship, leadership ladders, and partnerships with employers and educational institutions enhance effectiveness. ## conclusion and policy recommendations. The proposed national reform plan represents a bold and multifaceted approach to welfare reform, employment, and social inclusion. By combining rapid welfare phase-out with the creation of county-level community conservation core programs, mandatory financial inclusion, structured bounty programs, and robust safeguards, the plan seeks to balance fiscal responsibility, social justice, and community development. Key recommendations * 1. Prioritize capacity building * ensure that housing, staffing, and support infrastructure are fully in place before phasing out benefits. 2. Embed safeguards * maintain strict legal and ethical standards in all program components, with independent oversight and avenues for redress. 3. Invest in data and evaluation * develop integrated data systems and commit to continuous monitoring, evaluation, and improvement. 4. Foster partnerships * collaborate with employers, educational institutions, community organizations, and oversight bodies to maximize impact and sustainability. 5. Engage stakeholders * communicate transparently with the public, participants, and advocacy groups to build trust and address concerns. 6. Iterate and adapt. Use data and feedback to refine program design, address emerging challenges, and ensure equitable outcomes. Final assessment. With careful planning, robust safeguards, and a commitment to equity and inclusion, the proposed reform has the potential to achieve significant fiscal, social, and community benefits. However, success will depend on sustained investment, stakeholder engagement, and vigilant oversight to prevent unintended consequences and uphold the rights and dignity of all participants. End of report.